Hi, welcome back. Well, I have our family life educator, Trafford Fisher, here with us. How are you, Trafford?
Very well.
And
very good.
Trafford, today we have a very serious topic to talk about, and that's family violence, and perhaps maybe the hidden side of family violence we don't hear much about.
In Australia, I think we're doing some good things about violence. We have a variety of social groups, political groups who are saying, hey, we need to look at this whole violence issue, and particularly, of course, violence against women.
Yeah, sure.
And we rightfully, desperately have to get a handle on that and really do some, sustain the energy on keeping that at the forefront. What we might be tempted to forget is that men also are victims of abuse and violence.
Really?
And and
From
recent,
what? From street violence, pub violence, or are you still talking about the home?
I'm talking about home violence. In fact, 1 in 3. Can I share with you some statistics?
Yeah.
Recently, from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, 2012-13, they found that 1 in 3 victims of current partner violence during the last 12 months and since the age of 15 were male. So it's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 victims of emotional abuse by a partner and since the age of 15 were male. 1 in 3 victims of stalking, male. 1 in 3 victims of physical violence by a boyfriend or girlfriend, male. 1 in 3 victims of sexual assault during the last 12 months, male.
Wow.
I was surprised by this.
Yeah.
1 in 3 victims of physical and or sexual abuse before the age of 15 were male. It's all there, and all the usual measures of domestic violence, physical, sexual, emotional, spiritual, they're all acted out against men.
And all represented there.
And all
this is
represented.
hugely political, though, Trafford, and of course, you don't want to start the battle of the statistics. What exactly are you measuring there? One-off incidents or a sustained pattern of abuse and subjugation? I mean,
how do we measure all? Have we got all the measurements right? But you're right. What it does remind us is that this is a shared journey. That if we just emphasise one against the other, well, I think we're missing. And what it did say, men were less than half as likely as women to have told anybody about partner violence, to have sought advice or support, or to have contacted the police. So what it's
the services just aren't there, are they, for men seeking help in that situation?
They're limited.
Yeah.
They're limited. Can I share with you
just quickly?
Yeah, a female Melbourne psychologist said a man's health is wrapped in his identity. So I think a man is going to be a little bit shy about, I'm going to report that I'm being beaten up by my wife. Well, what sort of man are you? This sense of, a man's got to be able to...
It's comedy for a lot of people. It's hilarious.
So where do men turn? They don't want to turn. They're reluctant to turn, so they are vulnerable. And we as men are vulnerable here in this regard. So I think we need to continue the battle. We need to continue the fight we've taken up of highlighting the significance of violence across the family spectrum, even for the kids, in all its forms.
Wow.
We need to keep this alive. Take care of each other. The whole Christian message, love one another. It's vital that we get that right.
Wow. It's a real challenge. Thanks for that, Trafford.
Thank you, Kim.
We'll be back straight after the break.